You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man, 15 minutes of fame.
What up, homie? What up? Shout out to the trappers. We all back lit. You know what I mean? 15 minutes of fame, we back.
Whatever, man.
You know what I mean?
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do this interview.
I know, man. I extorted you, man. I said interview me or else. Yeah. But I hate light-skinned niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I know why you mad at me, huh? I apologize. But dude's like the captain light-skinned nigga. Like, he's like the young boss of y'all niggas. Like, he got the hair and everything. Like, he like the final boss of light-skinned niggas. You know what I mean?
I told you I was waiting. Nah, he gonna keep saying that, but at some point, he gonna say, fuck all light-skinned niggas except Unc.
Yeah.
And you didn't. You let me down.
Yeah, and you know what? When people say certain things, I be waiting for them to say except me.
Right.
And they don't.
Right.
And it bothers me. So I understand what you mean, man. I understand exactly what you mean. I apologize.
Now,
I hate all light-skinned niggas except Unc.
There you go.
And my light-skinned sons. I got light-skinned sons.
There's light-skinned sons.
And it was a light-skinned nigga behind me. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Justise, though, man. Shout out to the Riot. Shout out to Justise. You know what I mean? Look him up. Justise with an S. You got to put an S in there to make sure you find him. We just had a great battle, 6 fire rounds. You know what I mean? I feel like I did what I was supposed to do to seal the deal. I think he probably feel the same way. You feel me?
Right.
Point blank period.
Now, and the bad part for me, man, is like I'm doing these interviews, but it's like I'm not watching the whole battles because I can't hear them.
So I give you my quick synopsis.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I feel like shout out to him. He came straight out and said, I'm going first. So he went first. I knew his first wasn't enough in my head. You know what I mean? So when I went, and I think I got the first convincingly. You know what I mean? I don't think people give me credit for my pen yet. Maybe, hopefully they will now. You know what I mean?
It was that good tonight?
In my opinion.
Okay.
And shout out to him. I feel like he studied the game tapes. He knew I was going to do a lot of name flips, so he brought a lot of name flips. Some I heard, but some was real original. And
Fire.
I know I punched him in the mouth for some shit he ain't never heard before. So in the second round, you know what I mean, he went off. He choked, but he did it as a veteran. So he repeated his shit. He knew he was losing it, and then he said time. You know what I mean?
And then you did the rebuttal.
And
I
I did a horrible rebuttal, but then I made a joke out of it. People laughed. We all had fun. And then I punched him in the fucking mouth. I feel like I took the second round personally. You know what I mean? And then the third, he had a very effective third. He talked about the easy situation. I already knew that was coming because I seen this game tapes. So I knew he was an angler.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if anybody who rewatches the battle, you're going to hear me say, you only good as whatever your fake angle is and this, that, and the other. So he had an angle, and he presented it very well. It was a lot of inaccuracies in it. And, you know, maybe sometime I'll clear up the things he was saying and shit. But there's a lot of inaccuracies in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He said things like, I waited to put out Easy, but Easy and Do was still together. So it wasn't on me to out their business while they still together. A lot of people don't know that. I asked Do before I even did what I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
And she told me I'm good. So that's why I did it when I did it. You know what I mean? But the way he presented it was brilliant. You know what I mean? But I got to...
Why are you giving him the credit?
No, that's a fact. No, because battle rap is all about perception. You know what I mean? Like Good's about to have a white daddy, even though his daddy ain't white. You know what I mean? Like we know that. So that was brilliant. It worked. It was effective.
Right.
And my third, I also addressed the Easy shit. Oh, they mad about the Easy situation. I wasn't the one that was taping it. Oh, Henny, you was wrong for putting that recording out. Shit, he was wrong for saying it. Now, I left that right there because I'm not about to just keep on talking about that. Everybody I battle might keep on talking about that.
Right.
But nigga, I can defeat you niggas without any of that. Y'all can talk about me for 3 rounds. The problem is, everybody I battle is respectfully to him, I'll say less known than me. I was about to say beneath me, but I'm not that type of person. He's less known than me. Mm-hmm. And granted, my known is from a blogging standpoint. I'm like a top tier blogger. So the same attention that a lot of top tier niggas get, when I'm out and about, people shaking my hands and taking pictures just like that. You know what I mean? So when I battle a nigga, an unknown person, they can say everything about me. And that nigga talking to Henny. I can't say nothing to this nigga because they don't know him.
Right.
So I was even flipping his, so he free game Justise. They don't know his name. So he got introduced as Justise, but I'm also flipping free game. They're not catching that.
Right.
Because they don't know that. And they don't know the Free Game crew, and shout out to them. Maybe they'll be more known after this because he had a great performance, you know what I mean? But
all 3 rounds you giving yourself?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I feel like I cleared the first. I feel like he choked in the second, which is the defining factor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If we debate it. I feel like that's a defining factor because we both did the same thing. A bunch of name flips. I bombed on him, he bombed on me. I punched him in the mouth, he punched me in the mouth, switch flew, all the same shit. And then in the third, I feel like that's the round that people are going to give him.
Okay.
But it's because
of the angle.
It's because of how he presented it
Right.
brilliantly. But of course, I'm not going to give him that angle because I know the full truth behind the angle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so I get it when people give that to him. I know the full truth. So.
Either way, man, you did your damn thing tonight. And I can see you happy and you feel good about what you delivered tonight, and that's what's important.
I feel great
that's
every
what's
time
important.
I rap, man. I just hope the niggas who I could really look eye to eye with, like status-wise, will step in the ring so I could really have a fair fight, man. But shout out to Justise because I've been there before. I battled Averb. Averb, my first battle on YouTube. Guess what I did? I call it book report battle rap. The niggas who are lesser known, they do a book report on the person that they battling, and they make it rhyme.
No, fact.
And then it's fucking amazing because everybody know what they talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when I battle Verb, I did that. When I battle Goods, I did that. If you execute it right, I can't be mad at you. But show me you can rap though, nigga. Especially niggas who could look eye to eye with me. Especially niggas who is known as me, who really think that they more known than me when they really not. Because when we go to the mall, I probably get more pictures and mentions. You feel me? But we can have that conversation another day.
No doubt. Shout out to you, man.
Shout out
Good
to
night for you.
Shout out to my favorite light-skinned nigga. You know what I mean? Uncle Ra. My real life Uncle Ra. You know what I mean? Shout out to the trappers.
We all here.
Yeah, we all back lit.
We all back lit, my bad.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.